black girls in my area cold. Dark skin, light skin, medium tones. Perm braids got mini afros.
Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jayla Allen, and it is Mental Health Monday. So guys, this should be a pretty good topic. I think you guys will like. But before we get into that, please be sure to subscribe, and once this video is over, please like and comment down below on any tips that you guys have or anything that you all can suggest for me to have in my upcoming videos, and overall anything that you would like to share with me. But I do kind of want to keep this video somewhat short, so we're going to jump right in. All right guys, let's get into the topic. Today's topic for Mental Health Monday is identity crisis and negative people, or shall I say toxic people. I feel like this is a pretty big one that a lot of people can relate to, because on a day-to-day basis, we're dealing with all sorts of people, whether you're working, whether you're at school, whether you're hanging out. You come across so many different kinds of people, and some of those people can be your family, some of those people can be friends, you know, it's just different relationships that you have. And I feel like based on certain relationships, some of us tend to, I'm not gonna say shift our personalities, but can become people pleasers. So with correlating identity crisis and negative people, I'm going to show you why I bonded the two in today's topic. So first, let's get into identity crisis. Identity crisis to me, and this can differentiate amongst all people on what they believe identity crisis to be. But to me, I see identity crisis as something that, as someone who struggles with who they truly are around certain people, and who they express themselves or portray themselves to be around certain people, or not even certain people, but at certain times. And I do understand that we as people feel the need to, or maybe it's just me, feel the need to, I'm a perfectionist, y'all. Like, everybody has their differences, but me, I've always been a perfectionist. I've always strived to like do the best I can, give it my all, or don't do it at all. That's just me as a person. And I sometimes end up draining myself in the end, because we have to learn to understand that nothing will ever be perfect, ever. And so that's something that I'm still challenging myself to understand to this day. I don't know how long I will actually realize that, or like, you know, get it together, but slowly but surely. But when it comes to identity crisis, sometimes we hold ourselves, or we are around people who hold us to certain expectations. And whether that be your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, any type of person in your life who you feel like you have to be a certain way for, or they will judge you, or they will see you other than how you want them to see you. I feel like there are some people who do struggle with this, because we want to please others, and we want people to be happy with who we are. I know as a kid, I started, you know, I was making really good grades in school, and ever since, you know, like grade school, like early grade school, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, making straight A's set that standard. So all throughout middle school and high school, as I continued to progress in school, I felt like I had to maintain that standard, because if I got any less, I felt as though I would be seen as less, or I would not be seen as that smart kid that everyone portrayed, that everyone saw me as a little kid. And that started very early on in my childhood. So I understand, like, some people struggle with that. They feel like they have to meet other people's expectations. But when you're meeting other people's expectations, you end up suffering in the end, because sometimes those expectations that you're trying to meet for others doesn't make you happy. And so that's what I want to identify today in Identity Crisis. When it comes to identifying who you are, it can be tough because you have so many people in your ear telling you that you should do this and you should be this and you should go live this life and you should go down this path and fulfill all these things that deep down inside you don't even aspire to have. You don't even aspire to accomplish or to be. But since those around you who you may look up to, or you may feel as though they've become successful in their lives, or sometimes those people have never been successful, they're struggling to this day, but they want the best for you, so you want to make them happy. Therefore, you feel like you have to do these things and you have to be this way and you have to be this person around them, or however, that can be a struggle because you have so many expectations to meet. And let's not even say that it's pursuing a certain career or becoming successful. Let's just say you're around a certain friend group, or you have some people who you think are cool, or who you think are popular, or have a lot of followers, however you feel about these people, and you want to change who your true self is in order to fit in with this group of people. That can also be an example of identity crisis, because you're altering and you're shifting yourself to fit someone else's needs or requirements, to feel as though you fit in. That can be a form of identity crisis. So when I correlate identity crisis with negative people, I'm saying that when we have toxic people around us or negative people around us, it can shift how our true identity is, or our true personality is. So it's important to draw out those toxic people and those negative people, because when you have so much going on, you have people in your ear constantly telling you what and who they think you should be, or who they're telling you are. Oh, you're stupid, or you're dumb, or you will never fulfill or be anything in life. Even if they're not telling you the most positive things, it can still shift who you are as a person. And so at times it can be hard trying to figure out who you are as a person, and that's why isolation is so important. Isolation is very important when you're getting to know your true self, because when you're constantly hearing opinions about you and asking people what they think about you, it's not going to make the situation better, because we on our own have opinions of ourselves without people giving input on who we are. That's why it's important to isolate yourself, because we have to deal with us internally first, and then we have to deal with the negativity of others. And when we're dealing with both, that can be overwhelming for us. So it's important to take from that and to isolate yourself and realize, like, I need to focus on me and I need to figure me out, instead of trying to impress this person, meet this person's standards, meet this person's expectations of who they expect for me to be. I need to find my happiness. I need to grow and improve on what I want to grow and improve on. And I need to do these things to make me happy. Because you can go throughout life living life for other people and end up miserable. Self-identity, knowing who you are, is so important. I'm sorry, it's like Little Lint, but knowing who you are is so important, because toxic and negative people won't be able to get in and alter how you feel about yourself. And this goes for all aspects. This goes for domestic violence. This goes for toxic relationships in general. This goes for regular friendships that you have, co-workers. This goes for all the relationships. Like, honestly, when you're dealing with people, it's so important to know who you are and have that peace on the inside that no one else can come in and ruin. So getting rid of those negative toxic people who are constantly bringing you down, who are making you feel like you are not enough, who make you feel like you don't own up to anything, that you are just the bottom of the totem pole. Get rid of them. It's important to cut people off, because when those people come in and invade our space, our territory, our well-being as people, it can change how we perceive life. It can change what we wake up and we live for. It can change so many aspects of our life. And so we have to learn to cut it off and let go, to focus on us. And this is what mental health pertains to, our well-being as people, our well-being on a daily basis. So, to summarize things up, self-identify, block out those negative people. Don't allow them to come into your space, your territory, and tell you who you are. When it comes to people's expectations and what they have set the bar for you, understand that you only get one life, and that your life is for you, and that you should do what makes you happy. Find your passion, find your purpose, and fulfill it. Whatever that person has set in stone, they can do it themselves. But what's for you is for you. Find that thing and fulfill it for your own happiness. Thank you guys. I did not want to make this super long-winded. I kind of just wanted to nip some things in the bud. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned in for upcoming videos. I will be uploading every Monday for Mental Health Mondays with just small little tips, and not even tips, but just little things to fill you guys in on what I perceive mental health to be and how we can make it better for us, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the views that I get, and share this video if you feel like it could be helpful for anyone. Share it. Let me know down in the comments what I could work on. Like I said, I'm always willing to improve and become better at just about everything that I do, but I do want to help you all, to help myself, because I'm definitely believe in growing and evolving and improving. So let me know what I can do better for you guys so we can all grow together. I appreciate you for watching, and I will see you later.
There's pen black girls in my area cold. Dark skin, light skin, medium tones. Perm ting braids got mini afros.